Once upon a time in Africa, your granny's backyard was a pharmacy. If it itched, she had leaves. If it burned, she had bark. And if it was love related, she had a whole starter pack. Then came colonization, mission schools, and suddenly everything that we knew worked became a superstition. Fast forward, the same herbs that were banned and burned are now bottled and sold back to us at 500 per capsule. The disrespect is fluorescent. Welcome to From Calabash to Capsule, where we break down how Africa's medicine was demonized and then gentrified. Without any credit, let's break it down. Hi, I'm Sikho, and this is Sikho B Breaks It Down, where we break it down one crazy thing at a time. It's still winter in South Africa. Like I said, you're going to see us down for the next while. When colonizers arrived in Africa, they did not just steal land. They waged a war on a knowledge system. Traditional medicine was not medicine anymore. It was witchcraft, heathenry, backwards. Never mind that those systems were ratified over centuries. Healing was holistic. It involved the body, the mind, the spirit, and the environment. But to the colonizers, everything that they didn't understand needed to be suppressed. So what did they do? They criminalized healers. They burned herbs and divination tools. They replaced community-based healing with imported expensive pharmaceuticals, and they made people feel shame about their culture. And while they were burning umhlonyane and sneering at inyanga, Europe botanists were busy studying the very same plant. Still not convinced? Let's talk ingredients. Example 1. Willow bark. Used in Africa for fever and pain. Colonizers saw it as bush nonsense. Scientists extracted salicin, which later became aspirin. The painkiller medicine in your cabinet today was once village soup. Example number 2, umhlonyane. Traditionally used for colds, flus, and fevers. So, ka Setswana we call it lengana. This was used a lot during the COVID-19 pandemic. Madagascar launched a whole herbal tonic used on this plant. South African researchers even found that it had strong antiviral potential. Example 3, devil's claw. It's traditionally used in arthritis, pain, and inflammation. Now it is sold in Europe as an organic arthritis relief at 10 times the price. Example number 4 is hoodia, used by the San people to suppress their appetite during long hunts. Now, Western pharmaceutical companies try to patent it as a weight loss pill. Uhlasela mafutha. But there was a huge uproar, not because it was unethical, but because they didn't want to compensate the San community in terms of royalties. Yes, these were not just random leaves. I look so tired. Oh my gosh. They were formulas tested through generations, through trial and error. Real science, just undocumented, until someone in a white coat wrote it down and it became innovation. And here is the wild part. They did not just steal the herbs. They stole the format. A calabash, too primitive. Healer's consultation, unregulated. The capsules, boxes, bottles. Now that's legit. Let's follow the journey. A herb is discovered in the African region. Its uses are then studied and documented. A Western lab then isolates the active ingredient in that plant. They then patent it. The herb then now has a scientific name, a barcode, and then a price tag. Sold internationally as a natural remedy or alternative medicine. Meanwhile, communities who preserved, they are still seen as backwards, still not included in the profits, so much so that they even struggle to get access to the very same medicines that they inspired. So let's keep it practical. What does that mean today? African medicines are still seen as a plan B and not a plan A with centuries of research and knowledge. Traditional healers are still fighting stigma, even though now hospitals are asking for integrated care. Indigenous communities are left out of patents, royalties, research, profits, and publication. Worse still, we are losing our own indigenous knowledge. Kids know panado, but they don't know impepo. And here's the kicker. Even when African medicine works and they see it works, they always say, oh, not enough research has been done on this. You've heard the line. But if the same thing came out of a Western country, a European country, this would be absolutely revolutionary. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not about rejecting Western medicine. It is about giving credit, giving respect and access to African medicines too. And look, some folks are fighting back. There are ethnobotanists working with traditional healers to document their knowledge ethically, not to steal their knowledge, to document it. African-owned companies make teas, oils, and supplements. I mean, it is the new thing. It's just something I'm really happy about, that more Africans are taking those ingredients and making medicine out of it. Youth-led movements are reviving herbal knowledge online, on TikTok, on YouTube. We've seen them. And even the government is starting to get into the plans of licensing traditional healers or traditional medicine as a formal part of healthcare. But there's still a long way to go. And if we don't package it ourselves, somebody will package it and sell it back to us again. The irony is heavy. The same world that demonized African medicine is the same world that is cashing in on it. From Calabash to Capsule, we have come full circle, except the label changed and the price tag increased. So next time someone says, it's just an old wives' tale, tell them the old wives were the first scientists. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment down below what indigenous herb is famous in your region and what it does. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and join us next time when we break it down one crazy thing at a time. Bye guys.